Welcome to toy-polloi.
Hello and welcome to toy-polloi, and today we are taking a look at some new figures from Blokees, and these are ones based on the Transformers 1 movie. These are the Galaxy version Series 5 figures. I have previously reviewed the Generation 1 figures and they were absolutely fantastic, so I'm really looking forward to reviewing these today. There's also a giveaway on these figures which I will be talking about more at the end of this video. So let's crack on and open this box and see what's inside. So here we have the individual boxes, and as you can see on the front we have Optimus Prime. If we turn it around, we've got Megatron, and then on the other side it shows you all of the figures that are available, which is Optimus Prime B127, which is Bumblebee Wheeljack. We have Orion Pax, Ironhide Hound, a secret version of Optimus Prime. We've got Megatron, who is 016 COG, and Sentinel Prime, and then Death Tracker. So as you can see, it's a nice varied selection of figures, some good ones, some bad ones, but what I really want to do is actually get building on these figures. So let's open up all of these packets and build all of the individual kits and see what they look like. I have to say, building these figures is really good fun. Each packet comes with all the pieces you need to build them, and it's just a very satisfying thing to do. All the parts click together, and in the end you end up with a really nice looking figure. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to build each figure, depending on how fast you want to go. And as you can see, you end up with a really lovely selection of toys. Each of these actually comes with its own little display stand. I've not bothered putting them on the stands because, as you can see, they stand up really nicely on their own, and they are incredibly poseable figures. You also get a little collector's card with each figure which has the character's name on it and a nice image of them in action. But what you really want to see is the figures themselves, and as you can see here, this is a full set of 9 of them. They are just lovely figures. I love the proportions on them, and I think they just feel so nice in hand. They are a very tactile little toy. You can pose them in all sorts of positions. We have really sort of movable arm joints and leg joints. They actually come with different sets of hands. You can see here on Megatron I've got one open hand and one closed hand, but I could actually swap those over because we have closed and open hands for both, and that goes for all of the figures. Each figure comes with sort of multiple sets of hands, so you can really pose them and choose how you want them to look. But yeah, I just think they are absolutely lovely figures. On Megatron, you can see we've got a little bit of detail on the front. We've got the Decepticon logo, a little bit burnt and damaged on the front there, but then the proper Decepticon logo on his shoulder. If I show you Optimus Prime, you can see the matrix of leadership inside his chest. Again, there is just a whole load of detail going on, but I just think they are absolutely fantastic little figures. As far as posability goes on these figures, the figures, as you can see, can be posed in all sorts of weird positions. You don't really need the stands to get them to look like this, although the stands do help for some bits of positioning. But as you can see here with Sentinel Prime, I've managed to get him into a quite crazy pose, and he can actually balance on one foot, which is pretty impressive for a figure of this size. The joints and the way it's constructed mean that you can actually sort of swap parts out. The underneath body for all of these figures is pretty much the same, so you can pull parts off one and swap them onto another, which is great if you want to do a bit of customizing. But as you can see here on Sentinel Prime, this figure has a slightly different back to some of the others, so we can add these gold wings on him and give him this extra fancy looking sword. He is a very lovely looking figure. I do like the detailing on this one. As well as the Galaxy Edition kits, Blokees have this classic class edition. As you can see here, I have actually built Optimus Prime and Megatron. These are slightly larger when they are built, and they're much more complicated kits. You do need to cut them off the sprues and build them, but they do have a really nice light up feature as well. Inside there is a little mechanism that just requires you to tap the figure and the eyes and chest pieces light up. It's a really simple feature, but it works really well, and it gives these figures an extra depth when you are displaying them. They are slightly larger than the Galaxy Edition figures as well. In fact, if I bring in the Galaxy Edition Optimus Prime and Megatron, you can see how much larger they are and also how much more detailed they are. They are really fun kits to build, and the end result is something that's really rather displayable, and I'm looking forward to putting these with the rest of my Transformers collection. So there we go, that is it for my review of these new Blokees Transformers 1 Galaxy Edition and Classic Class figures. They are absolutely fantastic kits, and I've had great fun putting them together, much like I did when I did the G1 versions. They're just a very tactile thing. I really do like actually sort of putting kits together and having something at the end of it that you can play with. If you want to grab some of these figures for yourself, then Blokees do currently have a giveaway going on. I'm going to put all the details to that in the video description, so click the link and have a go. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching Toy-Polloi. Subscribe for more great videos.